Hello students, I welcome you all here in this channel on mathematics. Here we are going to learn about fundamental principle of counting. A very important topic, fundamental principle of counting. You must have seen that in the questions of permutations and combinations and of probability, it is sometimes confusing that where should one multiply and where one should add. And this is all governed by fundamental principle of counting. Let us understand this concept. Suppose here I have my home, here is my office, and here is my bank. I am supposed to go from home to office and from office to bank. Okay. Now there are two ways I can go to my office from my home, and there are three ways by which from office I can go to bank. Let us write them 1, 2, here write A, B, C. Now if I am to find that in how many ways I can go from home to office and from office to bank, then should I add these activities or should I multiply? Two ways are there and three ways are there. Means either the answer will be 5 or answer will be 6. Let us understand it. So if I follow the path 1, I can go by A. Following path 1, I can go by B. Following path 1, I can go by C. Same, if I follow path 2, then I can take path A, path B, and path C. These will be the ways in which I can complete the total activity. Means there are 6 ways. If I am to complete the complete activity, then there are 6 ways. Means multiplication is there. So when to multiply? This is governed by fundamental principle of counting. This rule says that if first activity is done, first job is done in m number of ways. First job is done in m number of ways, and after that the second job is done, the second activity is done in n number of ways, then the complete activity is done in m into n number of ways. Means multiplication is there. I repeat, fundamental principle of counting for multiplication says that if one job is done, first job is done in m number of ways, second job after completion of first is done in n number of ways, then the complete activity of doing first activity and the second activity will be done in m into n number of ways. Multiplication will be done. Now suppose I have in a class 10 boys and I have suppose 8 girls. I am to select one boy and one girl and one girl. One boy and one girl. Now boy can be selected in out of 10, I am to select one. So this activity can be done in 10 number of ways. This activity is done. Now girl is to be selected, and girl will be selected out of 8. One girl is to be selected, means this activity can be done in 8 number of ways. First activity is done and the second activity is done. So the complete activity can be done in 10 into 8, that is 80 ways. Agreed? Now, if I have another question, I am to select one boy or one girl. Then in how many ways I can do it? One boy again can be selected out of 10 in 10 ways. One girl out of 8 can be selected in 8 ways. Now here either boy will be selected or girl will be selected, means here addition will be there. The complete activity will be done in 18 ways. So when we have the sense in the question that first activity is done, second activity, then the completion of first activity, second activity is done, then multiplication should be there. Fundamental rule says, fundamental principle says, then the multiplication should be there. And when either this activity is done or this activity is done, then the fundamental principle says addition should be there. So with this, I hope that you have understood that when to multiply and when to add in probability and permutation combination questions. I hope that you have liked this video. Please like and subscribe my channel.